Hello, my nails. HammerPlays here to hammer some information into your head. A little update before we get back into the commentary. A little update on my whole computer situation. I'm pretty sure some of y'all have been wondering, like, oh, when are you gonna, get your computer and get right back to, recording and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all were probably, wondering that, like, what the hell, like, where is it? Well, it's coming, and that's all I can tell you. It's on its. I mean, I haven't ordered it yet, and I haven't done anything like that. But I can tell you that it's on. That we're close to getting it. The website that I'm ordering it from is CyberPower PC. I kind of recommend them. Like my last computer was a CyberPower PC computer, and it worked fine until I opened it. For one, let me make that clear. I opened it. I also I also upgraded the parts a lot, and I also messed around with it a lot, opening it like constantly and stuff like that. So I guess you could say that the reason why my computer broke was not. Well, I mean, this recent time wasn't really my fault because I want to upgrade my computer, obviously. But I mean, overall, I think like what I'm gonna do with this computer build is I'm going to make sure that I'm not gonna, that I'm not gonna have to upgrade it or anything like that. And I chose a really good motherboard, so it will not ever, fail on me. Let's pray to God. Let's just make sure that this build will not have to be, replaced for a while. I mean, for at least like a good long while. But anyways, um, a little kind of sneak peek on the parts that are going to be in it. I'm for a graphics card. I'm choosing the R9 270X, 2 GB. Seems I was gonna go with a 3 GB card, and I was gonna go with Nvidia, but frankly, from what I've seen from the R9 series, is that it's a really good series of cards. Not only that, but I think the only game that is actually said, we suggest you have 3 GB of card RAM is Battlefield 4, and all other, games say, you only need two, and the new consoles only have two. So, I'm pretty sure that's fine. Anyways, today's commentary is from a viewer standpoint. I watch a lot of video game commentaries, and the main reason why I watch a lot of video game commentaries is because I I'm tired. It's because I really like to, kind of. They're funny for one, and I really kind of like to, see how people do their commentaries. But every now and then I come across a commentary that's, not entertaining or not, good, or I don't really like it or anything like that. And I don't want to. And by the way, this whole, kind of how to make a good commentary is from a viewer standpoint. And in fact, I'm going to even put that in the title. This is from a viewer standpoint. I am not critiquing anyone's work, okay? I'm not better than the next commentator. In fact, I look at my commentary sometime and, kind of go, wow, that was kind of shit. I didn't like that. I wasn't talking enough. I wasn't loud enough. The microphone, was too far away from my face, or one or the other. Pick your poison. But also I'm sick, by the way. Sorry if I sound congested. But a few times I've seen a lot of channels try to say how to make a good commentary, and they really haven't kind of touched on the way that from a viewer standpoint. They've kind of said, here's what I do, copy if you like. I mean, and they'll like kind of poorly go through it. They'll say, edit, edit the video well, make a good editing job, and that's it. Or like, make it loud, make it funny, and then edit it, and then there you go. But from a viewer standpoint, here's what I want to see. If you notice something from most of the, bigger commentators, like guys like Uberhacks or Nova or PewDiePie or CNanners and those guys, what do you see from them? Well, they're loud. And I see a lot of, commentators, even my favorite commentators aren't loud all the time or, not, into it sometimes. I recently, today, watched a video from MAGA Minx. I like her content most of the time, okay? I like her content most of the time. But I watched, like, a video of her, and I guess, like, she kind of even said, sorry for, like, the kind of content has been a little bit worse, lately. And she even said that, and I was like, oh, well, okay, because I could notice this. Is that she wasn't talking in this video, and it was like, she was playing Nether, and I was like, she wasn't really talking too much. Not only that, but none of her friends were doing that either. And frankly, I didn't like that. And I guess I just didn't like that because I always, watch commentators that are loud or, kind of funny and always into it. And maybe that helps with commentators that, make a lot of funtages. There's a guy out there named Venos Gaming, and the reason why he has so many subscribers, he has 4 million subscribers, is that he, like, constantly uploads funny moments. Like, all of his videos are funny moments videos. Not only that, but they're always, like, 6 minutes long. Something like that. That is dedication, and that is awesome. That's awesome. That is dedication and work, hard work and sweat. But one thing I gotta say is that, these guys, they do not only just put effort into their content, but they're loud and they're clever and they're funny. Now, some of you may be saying, "Oh, well, I just, upload, all I upload and all I, really do upload are things like gameplay walkthroughs. How do I make that funny?" Well, from a viewer standpoint, I can't really say that too much. However, kind of fill everything in. Be loud and talkative. Even with like Toby Games, I can tell you this, that in his Minecraft series, half the time nothing was happening. But he was talking. He was talking. He was loud. He was filling the commentary. And that's something that all commentators need to do. Fill the commentary. Talk all the way through. And or do editing, edit out the parts where you're not talking. And maybe that's also good about those, to YouTubers like PewDiePie and stuff like that. I don't really enjoy, I do like his Walking Dead and, Beyond Two Souls and stuff like that. I do like him. But his Beyond Two Souls walkthrough I didn't really like. Because there was a few episodes, and I'm not gonna say I didn't like every episode, but there was a few episodes where he was like literally looking at the screen, and he was like, "This game is so good. I don't know, what do you bros think? This game is so good. I don't know." Now, of course, with the nature of just how PewDiePie acts, he's of course gonna fill the commentary pretty good. It's not like even then when he was kind of quiet and such, he still came back and still filled the commentary. Also, the whole thing was pretty entertaining to watch because it was just a gameplay walkthrough. But that's kind of the stuff I don't like to see. Is overall not talking. That's another thing. Not talking is the worst thing you can possibly do. The worst thing. And I'm not joking. I'm not shitting you. This is the worst thing you can possibly do, is not talk. The thing about a commentary is that you're supposed to be loud and you're supposed to be talkative. Camera is on you, and that's why I say reality TV shows aren't real. It's because you are entertaining the 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 view mass and the viewers. You are going to obviously going to be like, well, I need to give them a show, and that's what you need to do as a commentator. Now, critique my content, say whatever you want about my content, but frankly, I usually kind of get pumped up before I do something, or before I do something, or something like that, or if I usually try to get I try to get pumped before I do a live commentary. Now, of course, this commentary is a little bit dumbed down. I'm just talking. I'm just talking because this is just in like a little update video and stuff like that. But I mean, overall, if you're just trying to if you're trying to just make commentary, then you need to have some type of way of keeping yourself up and active. And it's hard to do that with a single player. With a single player, thing, with a single player, game, it's hard to do that, and I know. Because frankly, when I'm playing, single player of, my Half-Life series, I might even replace that series because that's hard to commentate over. What I was thinking about doing as soon as I get my new PC, and the reason why I didn't do this with, from the first place is because my PC wasn't powerful enough to handle fraps and this game at the settings that I wanted to operate. I'm of course talking about Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is such a fun game, and I've always wanted to make a live commentary on it. But now with the new power of this PC I'm going to be getting, I will be able to finally record it. Now, if y'all want to still see Half-Life Source with me in it, I will probably, make that still a side series. But overall, Borderlands 2 is definitely a game I want to play for you guys. Because that's not only a single player it's not, I mean, it may be a single player game. But the thing about it is that it has a lot of shit that goes down. Like the whole weapons thing and the weapon system, it's kind of funny to see, if a YouTuber, gets mad or, gets sad about what they got out of a weapons crate or whatever they did. I'm getting a little bit off track, but I just hope that some of y'all, look at how I'm talking about commentators and you think, you know what? Yeah, I do kind of think that. I will see you later, and hopefully the next commentary will not be of content that's just on fucking YouTube and I just got off of and then was able to, make some sort of commentary on it. I will see you later. Good. I need to think of an outro. I used to have an outro. I need to think of one. Poop. Pop. La la la.